Hello everyone, welcome back. And students, in the last class we started with the organisms and populations. Okay, new chapter from unit ecology, and in that we completed the introduction part. Okay, introduction part is completed. What is meant by ecology, and then population, community. Okay, that everything we studied. Okay, and students, these are all the introduction points. These are all we are going to be studying upcoming classes. Okay, these are all we are going to be studying upcoming classes. Okay, we'll study all these things. And students, one thing, please remember, in ecological hierarchy what will come first? Organisms will come, then from organism there is a population, from there is a from the population there is a uh, from community, from the population there is a community, from community to biome, from community to biome, and lastly biosphere. Okay, single individual organism, and organisms together form population, and population of one species and population of another species and different species, they will form community. And coming to the biomes means, for example, you can take desert. Desert is a one biome. You can take desert is a one biome. It includes all the animals and plants and everything, microorganisms, everything. It comes under biome. It's a single biome. And along with that, you can take the forest. Forest is also one of the biome. Either it is a deciduous forest, either it is a tropical rainforest, whatever the thing. Okay, that is a one biome. And finally there is a biosphere. It means including desert, including deciduous forest, then tropical rainforest and everything. Okay, complete world comes under biosphere. Okay, this is the thing, please remember. Okay, organism, population, community, bio. Okay, up to population, organisms and populations we are studying. We don't need all these things, but please remember, so many times we are using biome and then community and everything. For that you have to know about that. Okay, you have to know about that. Okay, biome ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಒಂದು ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ನು. ಈ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬಯೋಮ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಡೆಸರ್ಟು, ನೀವು ಡೆಸರ್ಟನ್ನು ತೊಗೋಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಡೆಸರ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಬಯೋಮ್. ದೆನ್ ರೈನ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅದು ಬರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಒಂದು ಬಯೋಮ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ದೋಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಒನ್ ಬಯೋಮ್. ದೆನ್ ಈ ಹಿಮಾಲಯನ್ ಸ್ನೋ ಫಾಲ್ ಆಗೋಂಥದ್ದೊಂದು, ಅದೊಂದು ಬಯೋಮ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ಡೆಸಿಡಿಯಸ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್, ಥಿಕ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಒನ್ ಬಯೋಮ್, ಒಂದು ಬಯೋಮ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವೆ. ದೆನ್ ಇವೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಕೂಡಿ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಡೆಸಿಡಿಯಸ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟು, ಡೆಸರ್ಟು, ದೆನ್ ದ ಟ್ರಾಪಿಕಲ್ ರೈನ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್, ಇವೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಸೇರಿ ಒಂದು ಬಯೋಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ನ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್. ಒಂದು ವರ್ಲ್ಡನ್ನು ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಬಯೋಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟೇಟ್. either it is desert, either it is a rainfall forest, or uh, any other environment. Okay, any other that complete area. Okay, ಇದೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಕೂಡಿ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಇಡ್ತೀವಿ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಯೋಸ್ಪಿಯರ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, and students, and these are all the introductory points what we studied. Okay, ecology is nothing but it is an interaction between the organisms and their environment. Okay, between the organisms and their its physical environment. Okay, that is non-living or abiotic factors. Okay, living factors, they are interacting with non-living. It means abiotic factors. Okay, interactions among the organisms and between the organism and its physical environment. Okay, this we call it as a ecology. This we call it as a ecology. Okay, usually 4 levels are there: organisms, populations, communities and biomes. That only I told you biomes. Okay, 4 levels are there. Okay, in this chapter we will study all these population up to organisms and populations level. We are going to be study here. Okay, in this chapter. Okay, Okay, coming to the today's concept, students, coming to the today's concept. Here, organisms and its environment. Organisms and its environment. And here, ecology at organisms level is essentially physiological ecology, which tries to understand how different organisms are adapted to their environments in terms of not only survival but in also reproduction. Okay, in organism levels, physiological ecology. Okay, physiological ecology, it means it's organisms surrounding environment. Okay, and different organisms, they are adapted to their environment. They are well adapted to their environment. Okay, they are well adapted to their environment. Same thing, we are also one of the organisms, we are adapted to live in India, especially in Karnataka. You can take Karnataka, we are going to be adapted for this environment. And when we went to Jammu Kashmir and then Himalayan regions, we are unable to survive over there, or we need time for that, because environmental condition is totally different over there. And the animals those are living in that area, they are well adapted, they are well adapted for that particular area. Like that, we are also adapted to our area, okay, where we are living, and in that area we are well adapted. Here the thing, organisms are adapted to their environment in terms of not only survival, just not only for the surveillance purpose, also for the reproduction purpose. Also for the reproduction purpose, this is very important. Survival of the fittest, it means it should be fit for the reproduction also. Then only there is a formation of new species. It is possible because of only the reproduction. If the animal is surviving, means it should be reproductively fit. Darwin, that only Darwin is going to say. Natural selection ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಆಗ್ತದ, ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ಸು ಯಾವ ಫಿಟ್ ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಅವು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವೆ. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವೆ, ಅವು ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವ್ಲಿನೇ ಹೆಲ್ದಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ದೇ ಶುಡ್ ರೀಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್. Such organisms are going to be selected by the nature. Okay, the organisms should adapt to their environment not only for the surveillance but also for the reproduction purpose. They have to adapt. Okay, this is the thing, they have to adapt for this thing. And here, next slide, some regional and local variations within each biome. Okay, in the same biome, in each biome there is a regional and local variations can occur, and those leads to the formation of variety of habitats. Okay, there is a formation of variety of habitats. Okay, in biome there is not a single habitat, there is not a single habitat. Local variations and regional variations, those can lead to the formation of different habitats in biomes. For example, you can take in a biome there is a presence of in desert biome. Okay, local and different regional variations are present over there in that biome. Okay, there is a formation of wide variety of habitats. So many wide variety of habitats that are going to be formed in a single biome. Okay, on planet life exists not just in a few favorable habitats. Not only in few favorable habitat life is not originated. ಓಕೆ, ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಫೇವರೇಬಲ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಲೈಫ್ ಒರಿಜಿನೇಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಲೈಫು ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಫೇವರೇಬಲ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಲೈಫು ಒರಿಜಿನೇಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಈವನ್ ಇನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಾರ್ಶ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟೇಟ್ಸ್, ಐದರ್ ವೆರಿ ಲೋ ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್, ವೆರಿ ಹೈ ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್, ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ಸೀ ವಾಟರ್, ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಲೈಫ್. ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲನೂ ನಾವು ಲೈಫನ್ನು ಕಾಣ್ತೀವಿ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್ ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲೂ ಲೈಫ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಫ್, ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಲೈಫ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಕೋಲ್ಡ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಒಳಗೂ ಲೈಫ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. -10 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಸೆಲ್ಸಿಯಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಲೈಫ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ನೀವು. ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಲೈಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಹಿಯರ್ ಸಮ್ ಸಚ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ದಿ ಗಿವನ್ ಹಿಯರ್. Rajasthan desert, temperature is very high, more than 50 degrees Celsius, there is a life. Then here rain soaked Meghalaya forest. Okay, in Meghalaya forest also heavy rain is there. In that region also there is a presence of life. Deep ocean trenches. In deep ocean also there is a life. In deep ocean also there is a life. Salty condition is present over there. In that region also there is a presence of life. Then torrential streams. In torrential streams also the life is existing. And students, please search all these words: Meghalyan forest, deep trenches, then torrential streams. Okay, in words I am not able to explain. Words ಒಳಗೆ explain ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, but you can search in your Google. You'll get the images of all these. Okay, images ಸಿಗ್ತಾವೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅದರದೆಲ್ಲ. Okay, ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು. Then some polar regions. Okay, polar regions also there is a presence of life. And high mountain tips there is also presence of life. Then boiling thermal springs there is also presence of life. Then in stinking compost pits, okay, we can take earth or compost pits, ಈ ಗೊಬ್ಬರ ಅವು ಅಂತಿರಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ there is also life exist. Okay, to name a few. Okay, you can name a few ಮತ್ತೆ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತಾವೆ. Okay, there is in these all cases also there is a life. ಅಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಲೈಫ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. There is also life we can get over there. We can get life over there in those all reasons also. Not only in favorable conditions life is originated, in harsh conditions also there is life. Okay, some harsh conditions are there. In those harsh conditions there is a presence of life. Okay, there is a presence of life. And even our intestine is a unique habitat for hundreds of species of microbes. Our intestine itself, so many organisms can survive in our intestine. It is also one of the environment. It is also one of the habitat for so many. For example, you can take roundworms. It is a habitat. Intestine. Okay, intestine. They are going to be affect our intestine. It means they are going to be survive in our intestine. Okay, hundreds of species of microbes they are able to survive in our intestine. It is also one of the unique habitat for so many microbes. Unique habitat. And no other habitats are fit for, no other habitats are going to be fit for that environment, that particular organism. Okay, the organisms those are surviving in intestine, they will not survive in the liver, they will not survive in the stomach. Okay, intestine is a favorable environment for those microbes. Okay, that also we can take the example. Okay, this is the thing. And students, there is a distribution of biomes. Okay, biomes distribution is there. Okay, biomes distribution is there, that we will see here. Okay, this is the image that showing the distribution of different types of biomes. Here in one side we can see here annual temperature, and in one side we can see here precipitation. Okay, you can see here precipitation in centimeter. Precipitation can include the rain as well as snowfall. Rain as well as snowfall. Here this is the temperature. This is showing temperature, and this is showing rain as well as snowfall. Rain as well as snowfall they are showing. Okay, see here. If we move here, this is the temperature. What we are seeing, this is the temperature, and this is the precipitation. This precipitation mainly includes rainfall as well as snow. Okay, and here the first here desert. Temperature is minimum here. Okay, temperature it is around it's around 50 degrees, 25, 20, from minimum to maximum level temperature we can see here in desert. But rainfall is very less here. Rainfall is very less. Rainfall is very less, and then there is a temperature is high. It comes under desert. This is the desert. Rainfall is less and temperature is optimum. Okay, that is the desert. It is one of the biome we can see. The next year, Arctic and alpine tundra. Here the temperature is very low. Temperature is very low here. Temperature is around minus 10 degrees Celsius to minus 15 to minus 10 degrees Celsius. and snowfall is minimum here. Snowfall rainfall is minimum here, not that much use, in the range it's present. Okay, this completed is the Arctic and alpine tundra. This we can see here. This is the one of the biome we can see here. Okay, and next one here you can see uh, tropical rainforest. Tropical rainforest, here the temperature is also minimum, optimum temperature is present here, then rainfall is also very high here. Rainfall is also very high, it's around 400 centimeter. Rainfall is also very high. This comes under tropical rainforest or tropical forests. Okay, this is the tropical forest complete. Temperature is minimum here, optimum temperature is present here, along with that there is a lot of rain. Tropical rainforest. The next here we can see here coniferous forest. Coniferous forest here, cone like structure we can observe here. Usually here there is a presence of ferns, cone like structures, ferns having cone like structures. These are present here. You can see in the altitude of hills, or for that hill altitude. Okay, in Meghalaya, Himalayan altitudes, we can see these are ferns. Okay, it's around, I think, 3000 or 2000 altitude. Okay, in that altitude these ferns are present. And those forests we call it as a coniferous forest. Those forests we call it as a coniferous forest. These are present in such areas. Okay, coniferous forests. Then next to that, here you can see uh, grassland. Here the temperature is optimum, but rainfall is uh, less. Rainfall is less here. Those comes under grassland. The next year temperate forest. Here the rainfall is also in a medium range and the temperature is also in a medium range. Okay, that is temperate forests. This comes under temperate forest. These are towards the polar region. If you see the earth, here this is the equatorial line and the polar region is at the end. And we can see here these are the polar regions and these are the temperate regions. Okay, temperate forest includes minimum rainfall as well as minimum temperature. Okay, these are the biomes. These are all the biomes: desert, arctic and alpine tundra, then grasslands, temperate forest, tropical forest and coniferous forest. These are all the biomes. Okay, this is the distribution of biomes. Okay, can see here. Okay, and this graph is given in your NCRT. Okay, this graph is given in your NCRT. Please go through this. Just the given the biomes. Okay, distribution of biomes they mainly explained here. That's it. Okay, and students, next here, moving to the next slide here, the most important ones are temperature. Here some abiotic factors are also present here. Abiotic factors. Okay, in your environment, this interaction between the organisms and abiotic factors occurs, and among those most important ones are temperature, water, light and soil. These are the most important abiotic factors present in the environment. Okay, present in the environment. These are the most important abiotic factors present in the environment: temperature, air, light, and along with that you can see here soil. Okay, these are the most important abiotic factors. Okay, and these one by one we will study later. In the later classes we will study all these things. Okay, and here we must remember that the physico-chemical abiotic components alone do not characterize the habitat of an organism completely. Okay, not only physico-chemical components, okay, can't make the habitat of the organism. It will not characterize the habitat of the organism completely. The habitat includes biotic components also. It includes biotic components also. Okay, it includes biotic components also. What are those biotic components here? Pathogens are there. Pathogens, those cause diseases. Pathogens are there. Parasites are there. In this parasite site we can find two types, exo and endoparasites. Those present outside the body, those are exo, and those present inside the body, those are endo. Along with that, here we can see the predators. Along with that, we can see here the competitors, okay, of the organism with which they interact constantly. Okay, a single organism along with physico-chemical components, it will not make their characterization in their habitats. Along with that, biotic components also be there. ಓಕೆ ಈಗ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬರೀ ಅಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸು ಮತ್ತು ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್ ಅವು ಬರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಒಂದು ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟೇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್, ಅದು ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಇರೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗ್ತದೆ? ವೆನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ಸು ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ಸು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತವೆ, ಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ಸು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಅಂದರೆ ಆವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನೋಡಿರಿ, ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಯಾಥೋಜನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ, ಪ್ಯಾರಾಸೈಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ, ಪ್ರೆಡೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ, ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಒನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟೇಟ್. ಅದೊಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಈಚ್ ಅದರ್, ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಂಟಾಗಿ ಇಂಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ತಾವೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅವು ಲೈಟ್ ಜೊತೆ ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರು, ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ಅಬಯೋಟಿಕ್. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಅಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರ್ತಾವೆ. ಲೈಟು, ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರು, ಓಕೆ, ಸಾಯಿಲು, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಅಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇದ್ರ ಜೊತೆನೂ ಇಂಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ಮು. ಇದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಪ್ಯಾಥೋಜನ್ಸು, ಪ್ಯಾರಾಸೈಟ್ಸು, ಪ್ರೆಡೇಟರ್ಸು, ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟರ್ಸು ಇವೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ತವೆ. ಇವೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಒಂದು ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟೇಟ್ ಒಳಗಿನ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ದು ಲೈಫು ಸೆಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಆ ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು ಲೈಫ್ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಅದು ಸೆಟ್ಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ ಕೊರೋನಾ ವೈರಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಬದುಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಲಿವ್ ವಿತ್ ಕೊರೋನಾ ವೈರಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಡೇ ಬೈ ಡೇ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್. ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಕೇರ್. ಓಕೆ, like it is like a pathogen. A virus is like a pathogen. ಇದು ಪ್ಯಾಥೋಜನ್ ಇದ್ದಂಗೆ. ನಾವು ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು, ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಈಗ ಸರ್ವೈವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೂವ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್ ವೈರಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಪೀಕ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ಒಂದು ಪೀಕ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅಪ್ ಟು ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸರ್ವೈವ್ ವಿತ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ we assume that over a period of time the organisms had, through natural selection, evolved adaptations to optimize its survival and reproduction in its habitat. Over a period of time, organisms add through natural selection. Okay, organisms period of time ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, they will undergo natural selection. They are evolved from the natural selection and their adaptations to optimize its survival. Their adaptation is very important for the survival purpose. Not only for the survival purpose, for the reproduction purpose in their habitat. Okay, ಈ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್, ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಗಿ ದೆನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟು ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಷನನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಯಾವಾಗ್ತೋ ದೋಸ್ ಆರ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಸರ್ವೈವ್ ಇನ್ ದೇರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟೇಟ್. ದೆನ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ರಿಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇನ್ ದೇರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟೇಟ್. ಅಂಥವು ಏನಾಗ್ತವೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ತಾವೆ. ದೋಸ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ its environment. Okay, next class ಒಳಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ಸಮ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಅಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ next class, that is temperature, then light, soil, water. ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಲಿಯೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಹೌ ದ living organisms interact with temperature, how the living organisms interact with water, interact with light, and interact with soil. Okay, that we will study in the next class. Okay, this is about the today's class, and it's also like a introduction class. Okay, it is also like introduction class. In this concept you will not find any such important questions. Okay, so it is also like a introduction of this chapter. Okay, about the environment we studied today, and in the next class we will study about the abiotic factors. Okay, thank you.